What is up? Payday was a few days ago and I have not checked in to organize my finances. So I'm feeling like things are on fire because I have not checked it. So I'm needing to sit down and organize my money as well as do a debt check. I've been making a few payments, but I need to get that documented as well. So that is what we are going to be doing in this video, as well as updating you on my debt balances. My main focus is my student loan right now. So we're going to do a check-in, see what our balances are, and get ready for the next paycheck. All right, so we have already gotten through September paycheck 1, which is the exact same as September paycheck 2. So I get paid for my 9 to 5 bi-weekly. So most of the time, 2 times a month, and I am salary. So the amount doesn't change. I use the half payment method and split everything up evenly amongst both paychecks. And then I normally do the extra income in its own tab. So last time we checked in, I did say that I'm going to start using the spending tracker. And so this is what I had filled out from last paycheck. I'm gonna be completely honest, y'all. Whenever I started to see that I was going a bit over budget with certain things, I stopped tracking my spending. I do need to go in and personalize this because like debt and everything, that's pretty much, that was pulled out from like personal funds or things like that. So I need to figure out a way to personalize this a bit, at least when it comes to the categories, just so I have it pulling from the correct thing. But mainly for my personal funds is when I was like, I don't even want to enter it in because it's going to suck to see how much that I've actually been paying out. But the good thing is whenever you track your spending, I promise you it's going to allow you to see what you need to update or work on for your next budget. Like you're just taking the feedback that you see here based on what you're spending and you're using it to improve your budget and personalize it. So if I find that I'm under budget consistently on something, then I may reduce that amount that I'm budgeting for the next few months, and then I can use those funds to fluff up maybe a category that I'm overspending. So I am going to do that off camera. I stopped on the 13th and I have, I don't even know when the 13th was, but I know I have maybe about 5 or 6 days that I need to plug in just so I can see in its entirety where everything went. So last paycheck was the 21st. So I'm going to go in and track everything that I'm spending from this paycheck. So I'm just going to do, let's see, from this paycheck, and I'm gonna rename this one the 7th. So I'll go back in and fill this one out, and I'm going to just clear out everything from here just so I can start fresh and start plugging in what I have been spending since my paycheck hit in my account. And I will not bore you guys, so I'm going to do all of that off camera. So that is ready to go, and then I'll go in and fill in the amounts that I'm budgeting for each category so I know how much that I had to work with. Now when it comes to my actual debts, let's go in and check and see what I have been doing since our last check-in. So I made a $500 payment on September 20th, and starting out, this student loan balance that I'm focusing on first was $26,1442. Obviously I have interest, and so that's not going to be 100% accurate, but it is what it is. So I'm going to log into my account and see what I've been paying in. I've been trying to pay in like $10 here, $5 there. Like if I skip a coffee or something, then I'll go ahead and plug it in. So yes, September 20th, I paid $500 towards this balance. And then on September 21st, I put in $130. Now I did get an additional amount of funds in. So that did allow me to make $130 in another payment the next day. And also on the 21st, I made a $50 payment. This was from a different account. And I had processing an $80 payment that I made on the 22nd. So it says I should be at 1854.42, but I'm really at, well, some of these are still processing. 3 of these are still processing, so I'm really not going to know. But whenever they get done, it does say that I should be at 1854.42, so under $2,000, which is great because I really would like this paid off at least by the end of next month. And then for student loan number 2, which is the bigger one, I'm leaving to pay off after I pay off the smallest balance because I need a bit of motivation. We are at $54.22.96 with this one. And looks like I made just a $12 payment on the 20th. All right, so obviously interest is interesting. So a portion of that went to interest because I am at $54.22 and that payment did actually post and not $54.16. So that's okay. I just want to document all of my payments just for motivational purposes and to stay organized. So that's where we're at on that. Now when it comes to city, so I have 2 city cards. I divided up my remaining credit card debt amongst 2 city cards just to get the 0% intro APR, and I decided to divide it up instead of putting it all on one card, and that's so that the utilization is not so high. So for this one, I'm at $31.96 now. So I did make a payment. So I made a $32 payment for this one on the 21st. And I'm not really doing much with these. I've shifted gears to student loans. And on the other card, I'm at $16.82. So I did make a payment, but I do need to see what the amount was. All right, so it looks like there was a payment for $19.50 on the 17th. That's not right. And then there was a $68 payment, and that was on the 21st. So we're at $16.82. Knocking this one on down. I'm not gonna lie, whenever I get done with my smaller student loan balance, I really just want to go over to City Diamond and knock that one out, because it will be the next smallest balance in line. So snowball balance that out, but I know with interest on that other student loan, it just would not make sense. And I think I'm pretty motivated enough to continue on with the student loans. So I don't know, we'll see when we get there, because I do often change my mind. So that is what we are looking like when it comes to the total amount of debt. I did have a balance of $13,040.41. I do want to go in and update these. So for City Diamond, I'm at $16.82. And then for City Simplicity, I'm at $31.96. So total in credit card debt is $4,885 right now. And then for student loans, I want to go in and get an exact amount as of today. All right, so for student loan number 2, we're at 2116.97, and then 5422.96 for student loan 4. So we are at $7,539.93. Now this does not include the 3 processing payments that I did make, so that'll be a little lower. That will probably go through Monday. But just as of today, I want to calculate my total debt balance to get a new total. So 1689 plus 3196 plus 2116.97 plus 5422.96. So we are at $12,424.93. So not bad. I feel like the pace is pretty good. Now I do for next month, I did the brand that I've been working with, I picked up some additional work for that brand. And so when that payment does go through next month, that will allow me to knock out student loan number 2, which I'm really excited about, and hopefully knock out just a little bit of student loan number 4 as well. So anything additional I make outside of that, that brand's paycheck, I can put it towards student loan number 4. So I'm excited. I really hope by the end of this year, that's my new goal, is just to get student loan debt free once again. For the second time around, I really want to knock these out by the end of next year. So if I can get student loan this year, if I can get student loan 2 out of the way, I feel like I can really go hard for student loan 4. And then when January starts, I will just be starting fresh with my credit cards, and hopefully it won't take me that long to knock out CD Diamond. So I'm excited. I feel once again really good. I have really been in prayer and really just trying to work my seed and be disciplined when it comes to finding additional ways to increase my income so that I can knock out these debts and get back to saving and investing. And I really think that it's paying off. But once again, if you're not able to move that fast, that means that doesn't mean anything's wrong with your journey. It just means that, you know, your journey is different from mine. Especially in the beginning, it's going to take a while. It's going to take patience, but the lessons that you learn are literally going to help you maintain your progress. So definitely focus on learning the lessons in your slower seasons, because that's going to help you to pick up the pace as you become more seasoned. But I'm really interested in knowing how you guys are doing. Let's check in. How are your goals doing? What goals did you set? How is your progress? What are you focusing on? And I will catch you guys in the next video.